Kazakhstan in the period of the Second World War. We know that the Second World War has begun on September 1st in 1939. The reason for this is the attack of Nazi Germany wishing to conquer all countries. It lasted 6 years, covering almost all of the continents and the oceans. 61 countries were involved in the war, including all of the great powers. Kazakh nation has a big role for the victory of Soviet Union. Kazakhstan is one of the major countries which took part in the Second World War. At that time, Soviet Union included a lot of big countries and republics in itself, and as a part of this great historical event, Kazakh Soviet Republic had a big role for victory of Soviet Union. In addition, Kazakh nation is not limited by only participating on war, but also there was many factories and manufacturers built in Kazakhstan. Nazi Germany's attack. So one of the significant and greatest Nazi Germany's plans Barbarossa was envisaged to carry out a surprise attack on the Soviet Union to defeat its armed forces as a result of a short-term campaign and to complete the war by the fall of 1941. So in the right part of the screen you can see the basic plan Barbarossa. Kazakh heroes in the Second World War. Kazakh nation has many heroes of Soviet Union during this long period of war. Twice this title was awarded to the pilots Bigildinov, Beda, Pavlov, and the fighter pilot Lugansky. 110 Kazakhstans were awarded the Order of Glory of the Third Degrees. More than 500,000 sons and daughters of Kazakhstan did not return from the war. The greatest patriotic war of 1941 and 1945 was the greatest challenge for the peoples of the Soviet Union. So it's a big honor to mention 316th Rifle Division in Moscow. As we know, this division is constructed on July of 1941 in Almaty and consists of Kazakh soldiers. One of the most famous battalion commanders of this polk is Baozhan Momishuli. So here at the head of Panfilov, the 316th Rifle Division showed real heroism. And also later on, the head of this group, Klotchkov, said, "Russia is great, but there is no way to go back behind Moscow." So here we can see that the 316th Rifle Division has participated in Moscow War. So after heroistic defense of Moscow, 316th Rifle Division was reconstructed and renamed as 8th War Division. For such big act of bravery, they've been regarded by the Red Flags Order. So Kazakh Soviet military officer, hero of the Soviet Union, Baozhan Momishuli, in his quote said, "Our hearts are not made from steel, but our avenge fire can melt and burn any steel. We have our strongest weapon that wins fear, that is love of our homeland." So he was appointed a battalion commander combat in newly formed 316th Rifle Division. So let's briefly talk about Stalingrad defense. Stalingrad is one of the nearest points to the west side of Kazakhstan. And in Stalingrad war participated divisions and soldiers organized in Kazakhstan territory. The head of the 73rd Gore Division, Colonel Ganis Afyulin, destroyed 120 tanks and 800 vehicles of enemies alone. Also, especially 73rd Division received the name Stalingrad's Division. Ammunition. During the Second World War, Kazakhstan turned it into a powerful arsenal of the front. The economy of the republic was oriented towards military needs. Kazakhstan has taken a leading position in the production of copper, lead, bismuth, molybdenum, and polymetals necessary for the military industry. Electricity production has doubled in total between 1941 and 1945. 460 new industrial enterprises were built. Among them, 142 enterprises were evacuated to Kazakhstan from the areas of hostilities and came into operation in a short time. In 1945, 306 billion rubles were invested in the development of the republic's industry. Thanks for your attention.